We are about to watch a portion of an exchange between a reporter and President Trump about the future of the Department of Education.
Education process, and if you look at the charts, because they have numerous charts where they do the top 40, we're at number 37, 38, 39, and 40, and recently they hit, during Biden's last few days, they hit last, so they were number 40, and yet we're number one in cost per pupil. So it's pretty bad, but we have a dream, and you know what the dream is? We're going to move the Department of Education. We're going to move education into the states, so that the states, instead of bureaucrats working in Washington, so that the states can run education. And you have Norway, you have Denmark, you have Sweden, you have Finland, you have various countries that do very well. You also have China that does very well in education, which is a pretty big tribute to China, I must say. 1.4 billion, and they're in the top 10, and it's pretty amazing. So we can't blame size anymore. You know, normally you'd blame size. It's too big, how can you do it? But China does it. So we think when you move it back to Iowa and Indiana and all the states that run so well, there's so many, I could name 30, maybe almost 40. Those will be as good as Denmark, those will be as good as Norway, and they'll be as good as any of these. I believe they'll be as good as any. Now, then you're going to have 10 that won't be so great. You're going to have 5 that will not be good at all, but we'll work with them and we'll get them to be good. But what we want to do is always school choice, but we're going to do school choice, and we're doing it. But we want education to be moved back where the states run education, where the parents of the children will be running education, where governors that are doing a very good job will be running education.
When President Trump says he is giving education back to the states, he is correct. According to the 10th Amendment, the power of education does belong to the states. This is how we wanted things to be, so the government could not have too much overreach.